So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Ribery. Well, nicely intercepted.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level.
David Villa! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
That is good alertness. Raul. Ribery. David Villa. Ribery. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's a sharp little ball here. And Ribery! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So, a breakthrough already. Pressing high and with purpose. Upamecano has been caught there, it's a foul. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Raul. Brilliantly cut out. Stood up well to him there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Lewandowski.
If they want to counter, they...
Fires from distance. It's off target and by quite a way.
Sporting Braga just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Mateus. Raul. And it's Ribery. That's the throw. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. And they've got rid. Lewandowski could move up a gear here. Ribery receives it in a good position here. And that has been cleared. Bullet. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ribery! Ribery! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Van Bouten, and it's Lewandowski, nicely spread.
Mbappe really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Araujo, Bullet, Raul, and that has not gone well. Ribery, he's gone for goal! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's in plenty of space here. Saliba proves too strong. Ribery. Bayer Leverkusen have it back and can go again. Well read, nice interception. Kane. Speculative strike. They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
No second invitation needed. Hit it true and unerring. A screamer.
Look, sometimes when they're hit that well, there's nothing going to stop it. You have to acknowledge the ferocity.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That has been cut short. Ribery. Great ball if he can get there. Foot in. No, that's been intercepted. David Villa. And it's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. He's cut it out. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Ribery. That is a great... It's Kane! Marvellous goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Sporting Braga take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Saliba makes the interception. And here's Batistuta. Now this... Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They win a goal.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Caros espectadores, vamos todos cantar os parabéns para o nosso menino aniversariante de hoje.
And that's the second half started. Raul. David Villa. It's Ribery. Oh, that's a fine interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Neuer. Raul. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe. Cleared without hesitation.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And here's Ribery. He's picked, and now the hit. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pull it.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's let fly! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has ended up in no man's land. That is good strength. And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substituição para o Braga.
Sporting Braga with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Ribéry. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 13.
Oh, smashing header!
Número 17.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substituição para o Braga. Número 11.
Sporting Braga making another change here. Kane, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Davis. Sporting Braga are making a change after this. Good effort from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Sporting Braga still have the cards to affect this game. Raul. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
substituição para o Braga. Número 20.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's looking for the runner here. That's been cut out, well played. Ribery. And he welcomes it in. Hits one! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Bayer Leverkusen go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Heads it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Bayer Leverkusen
Certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Oh, that's well spotted. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, sweet feet. Cucurella could try cutting inside here. Cleared away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Sane! It's a loose ball. Adams gets good distance on it. Passing nice and neat. And here's the chance to counter. And he's onside. Oh, no joy this time. Back into the middle. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Sporting Braga clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Araujo has created one goal already. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Davis. Now it's Sané. And that could set him on his way. And he's in on real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Turan, Messi, and Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Batistuta is flagged offside. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Batistuta gets it away. Sané has it out wide and in space. Now who's going to be first to this? And that's a throw-in. So that's it. It is all over. Sporting Braga illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Sporting Braga, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about, a painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The Arena MRV, built here in the California district of Belo Horizonte, varying degrees of translucency in its outer skin, symbolising the colours of it. He gets big! Big moment! Massive goal!
Him time to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite. Had a shot! It's a loose... Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've scored! 2-0, and in next to no time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And yes, it's him again. Sporting Braga are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Quality ball. Thuram. He's found the way through. Played into space out wide. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Julie has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Stoichkov, Rodri, and it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov, Nedved, he's gone for goal! Oh, taken with style, right back in the game!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Koundé swung over. Stoichkov is firing after that one. Chukwueze. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's a key interception. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Stoichkov, done delicately. Always onto this. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh no, this does not look good. Beckham. Oh, that's an inviting ball. That was good alertness. Koundé. Adams. Now Van Dijk. More and more pressure on the ball here. Sane, who does have an assist to his name. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, that's a fine interception. Sane. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Stoichkov. Speculative strike. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Maldini. Koundé tries making a foray down the right. Oh, super find. Bellingham. Isak. And he's been shifted off it. Sane. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he cuts out the supply. Koundé. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Sporting Braga head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Pedimos sua colaboração com nosso programa beneficente Chance no Futebol. Teremos uma substituição.
Whistle goes and we start the second half. Chukwueze. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. Julie. No way through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, good ball! Koundé spots it and intercepts. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Real chance here! That is a brilliant interception. Stoichkov. Looks to clip it for real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Substituição no time do Braga.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 19, camisa 15. Substituição.
Chukwueze. Can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted. That's headed upfield. Nedved. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ajax clearly didn't help.
He's having a hit! Decent hit and on target.
Público presente na
Well
partida
timed,
de hoje.
excellent interception.
44.804
60 minutes
espectadores.
played. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's Nunez!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nice sequence of passes. It's Nedved! Loose ball now, and the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Palmer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substituição no time do Braga.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Camisa 4. Substituição em andamento.
And now they can spring out of defence. Looks for the finish. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, that's well spotted. Sporting Braga perhaps contemplating their next change here. Foden. Sporting Braga have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rodri. And here's Nunez. Lewandowski. Nice physical challenge. He's having a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 17, camisa 20, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 11, camisa 22. Teremos uma substituição.
Surlot. Ferran Torres finds himself offside.
Sporting Braga clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Nunez is flagged offside. Rafinha. And he was quick to react. Foden. Vinicius Junior. And he was alert to it. Kane. Now it's Ferran Torres. That is good strength. Palmer. Played with finesse. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's found some space here. Palmer cuts it out. Foden. Guerrero. Oh, he's found support out wide.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Foden. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Gets a good foot in there. Guerrero. He's through here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
I think we've got just about it. He's gone direct against the crossbar. He's missed, but not by that far.
Guerrero must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Rafinha. And that is that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Sporting Braga truly can look back on a job well done. Having gone ahead with that first attempt on goal, you could tell it really deflated the opposition, and that allowed them to impose themselves for the rest of the game.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que permaneçam sentados durante a partida. Agradecemos sua cooperação.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. What a scene this is. The locals proudly refer to this venue as the Colossus of St. Ursula. And boy, everything about this place is absolutely colossal. We have already started here. He has found the way through. Solid! And that is doing no harm at all. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Solot. And here's Rafinha. Well, that's an inviting ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Picked out, big chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Beckham, the regular corner taker.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first...
And the header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Akanji spots it and intercepts. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
That's really well cleared. Mbappe looks to go up and over.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Oh, smashing header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Taken back almost at once. Saint-Maximin. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Koundé does well to get it back. That's a nicely measured pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nicely weighted ball. Xiao. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Rafinha. Beckham. And it's Lewandowski. Solot. Hernandez is there, and he can get that clear. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Pinches it off him. Beckham. Oh, that's well spotted. Çalhanoğlu. Valverde. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Calhanoglu, nicely intercepted. Mbappe, that's a nicely weighted pass. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals at least you've missed nothing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Floated up and over. That is good alertness. That is good strength. Mbappe. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gives it back.
That's good pressure, it gave him no other choice.
Valverde. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time, not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And we're off again.
Sporting Braga are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Saint-Maximin, well played. Rafinha, Surlot. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, played right into his path. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Lewandowski. Mbappe!
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Ribéry. Calhanoglu. That's a throw.
Cambio en el Braga. Número 19. Lo reemplazará número 21.
Floated through. He's been picked out. Thiaw did well to stay calm there. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And he's only too happy to take that back. Thuram, nicely spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Convertido en el minuto 60. Número 9.
Sporting Braga are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be...
Oh, that's ambitious.
Cambio en el Braga. Número 15. Número 9. Entran. Número 11. Número 4.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That looks a good ball through, and that's a good ball. Sporting Braga have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Turan. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cambio en el Braga. Número 22.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Entran. Número 10.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Chukwueze. Olise. Hernandez. Tries a shot! Oh, terrible pass.
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break.
There's the shot! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
And when the manager called on him, he was...
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.